Did you fall down?
No, I'm fine.
He's gonna face a raccoon out there.
Huh?
You would have heard the splat of me hitting them.
It'd be like, boom. Like, fuck. I mean, if I fell, that's what you'd hear. You'd be like, boom. And you're like, you okay, Tom? I'm like, I'm good. Are you shitting right now? No. It just feels so great. That's when you know you're in the biggest pain. When people go, no, I'm great. It's awesome. That's when, like, you're always in pain. And it don't matter if it's emotionally or physical. Because you'd be like, emotionally, you're like, everything's great. And really inside, you're like, I hate everything. And it'd be painful, like your whole body aches. And you're like, you good? Oh, yeah, I'm great. I love it. Everything's awesome. And you're walking away going, oh, why did she talk to me so long? Could have been fucking here already. God damn, it hurts.
Oh, shit.
That's life. That's life, people. Enjoy being a kid.
Yeah.
I wish I could be fucking 7 again. God, it would be awesome. It would be awesome. Because I would just be worried about being Batman and watching Thundercats. Like, I mean, and back then, I didn't even drink or get high.
Yeah.
So I had no mind-altering substances to get me by in this thing that we call life. Right? I didn't have nothing to help me out. Back then, I just loved it. I'm like, fuck, look at this Jabba the Hutt toy I got. This is awesome. They're like, where's your Luke Skywalker? I ain't got him yet. But whatever, I got Jabba. What are you going to do with Jabba? Look at it. It's Jabba. You know what I remember also was when Joe got the first lightsaber that you could actually play with. It was like a real lightsaber. And he had Luke Skywalker's lightsaber. I'm like, this is fucking awesome.
We had a lightsaber battle.
Yeah.
All three of us.
Yeah, because I convinced my mom to give my brother Darth Vader's.
Yeah, for
his birthday. And I'm like, let me borrow this. I would borrow it from time to time. Yeah. They're like, did you really get this for him or for me? I'm like, you know what? You should know by now. Like, I really wanted to be Darth Vader.
Gotcha!
Well, dude, there was a time where I had fucking, like, Star Wars magazines, and you could get, like, full-blown costumes of, like, Batman and Star Wars, Vader, and, like, all these Star Wars ones, and it was, like, full-blown costumes, and I'm like, man, if I had this, I would daydream for, like, hours. I would be walking, just daydreaming, like, if I had this, this would be the shit. Like, I remember one time I was thinking, it was like, I could fucking start a fucking war and take everyone over as Darth Vader if I had this suit. You know? And all it is plastic. Like, you ain't doing shit. Right? But I would daydream so hard. I'm like, this would be awesome. Yeah. What if I created a call and I was like Darth Vader and they followed me? I was like, dude, I was thinking like Bane before Bane.
Yeah.
Oh, it was crazy,
shit.
Dude.
I mean, I won't lie. I did the same thing.
Daydreaming like that?
Oh, yeah.
Have cults and shit?
No, not about having calls, but like being Batman, though.
Yeah, but you know what? I feel like me and you, because at times, like, we would do stupid ideas like that.
We would do stupid ideas, yeah.
And we would fucking be like, we could do this. Yeah. And Benji would make shit for us.
He would.
And he'd be like, here's this. I'm like, yes!
He's like 5 years older than us. He's like making
shit. Because I remember, and I still have it. It's in my pail. The batarang. Yeah. He made like a batarang that you put in like fire out of a bat grapnel gun. The problem is, where's the gun? We never had the gun. Yeah. You only had like the bat. So it was a bat symbol on top of this metal rod with a hole in it that you could attach like, fishing twine, I guess. And then put it in something, be like, pow! And then hope to God it goes around it, like it does in the movies.
But the gun never existed anyways.
It never existed. So, but I have I have the hook. Yeah. Still have it.
Yeah, it was based on the Batman movies.
Yeah.
At least the look was. And then he actually afterwards.
And then you know what happened one time at least? I got fucking grounded for, and you know what? I might have told the story.
I don't know if we did.
Podcasts.
I don't know if we did.
You know what happened one time? So one time I went to Joe's house.
This was the coolest
and his mom was like, well, you boys have fun. Yeah. And we're like, let's do this. Right? So we went outside. We got some metal. I don't know what.
There were bike fenders.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah.
So it was blue metal. Blue metal. And we made each because we didn't have two. We didn't have four. We only had two.
Yeah.
Wolverine claws, but they were only two.
Almost like Shredder.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
It was exactly like Shredder. So we put it on our hand,
Yeah.
and it would come out like this.
Yeah.
Like, this is awesome. But it would bounce because it was a rubber.
Yeah, it was a bike tire.
That's what it was?
It was a bike tire.
So it was a bike tire holding Shredder claws made from a bike on your hands, and it would just bounce up. Yeah. And we're like cutting like trees
Water
and shit.
balloons.
Oh, everything. We're like, ow! Right? So I go home. And I take it home. Yeah. I spend the whole weekend because there was times I spend like a whole week at Joe's house. Yeah. There's times I spent and our parents were cool with it. Yeah. Because as long as my parents were like knew like in advance. Yeah. They didn't give a fuck. Yeah. They didn't like hey, can I go to Joe's night? No, you didn't ask. Yeah. Right. It was like that type of thing. But if we planned in summertime. I'd be like, Joe's mom's cool if I stay with him like the whole week. Yeah. And that means the whole week. Like I would do all their family shit with him and shit. And I'm like, this is awesome. Because it was just different, right? Yeah, and I was like, and it really wasn't family shit. It was just like, oh, you boys have fun. Yeah. I'm like, yes! I'm free! And fucking, it was, so I came home that fucking weekend. Yeah. It was a whole week. I think it was Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, I came home Sunday. They picked me up, I think, Sunday. And I had or Joe's mom might have dropped me off because it was vice versa a lot. Yeah. And they were like, what'd you do? I'm like, well, we went to parties. We had fucking, I rode his go-kart a little bit. We did a fucking that. And I made this. That's what happened. And they're like, what is that? And it's sharp as fuck. Yeah, dude. And I'm like, it's a Wolverine claw. This is fucking awesome.
So that tin was probably sharp as shit.
Sharp as shit. And they flipped. My mom and dad were like, what the fuck? So they're like, you can't go to his house for a fucking grip. I'm like, are you serious? Later on in the years, when I got like teenager and fucking in 20s and my teens and 20s, they knew what I was doing then. They'd be like, this is fine. Make sure he's with Joe all the time. Yeah. Fuck this other shit. Because I was doing way worse shit than that. They're making claws. Oh, I was doing way worse. But they flipped out, and I was grounded for a whole year.
Yeah, it was a whole time.
Year.
We were talking about it at school. Be like, man,
I'm like, I can't come over. I'm like, why? He's like, well, can I come over? Like, no, they won't let no one. Like, we would. It was nothing. I was like, only time we could kick it was at school.
Yeah.
It was hell.
Yeah, it was hell. It sucked. But yeah, it was for at least a couple months, if not a year. It was.
Yes, we had like fucking. I mean, we've known each other for fucking forever.
Probably at least 30 years. At least 30 years, because we've been about 10.
Fourth grade was our first Miss Hosky, right?
I feel like it, but I almost feel like we met earlier.
So
we've probably known each other since kindergarten. We don't know.
Probably, we just don't realize it. Yeah. Because I feel like a lot of people, there was like a space where I don't remember everybody in my school. Like in kindergarten, I don't remember everybody in my classmates. Yeah. Well, growing up, Joe used to fucking draw a predator.
Yeah, we talked about that, Joe. Yeah, a predator.
Have we ever talked about the naked girl pictures?
No, we haven't.
So, and this is probably like, well, we're going through that thing. Yeah. Right? Yeah. We're all men. Yeah. I don't give a I don't know if women do it too, but men sure as fuck do. Where you look at everything, like you're growing up and you're like, oh, like I wanted to marry and fuck April O'Neil from Ninja Turtles. Yeah. Right? I'm like, this is our shit. And then I remember American Gladiators. There's a couple chicks I'm like these big ass fucking. I'm like, they're like Hulk women. I'm like, fuck them. But I was a kid. Yeah. I was like fucking 5 or 6, right? Well, not 5 or 6, but like maybe. But like when you start right before junior high, is when you start having those feelings.
Puberty.
Yes. Yeah. And then when we did get in junior high, I think we started doing those in junior high. Maybe not. Maybe it was I think it was 6th grade. Maybe. I think it was 6th grade. Maybe. What ended up happening was, at least, we started drawing. We would take pictures out of magazines like the X-Men, Fantastic Four, Batgirl, Supergirl, and we would draw it. And Joe was the first one to do it. I'm going to tell you. And he would draw it, and then he would draw them without tops. I'm like, what is this? Yeah. And I'm like, this is fucking awesome. I'm like, give me more. And then he would draw more, and I'm like, this is sweet. And I tried doing it, but the tits were lopsided, and it looked fucked up. Yeah. And I'm like, this is fucked up. But he was drawing his one. I'm like, this is awesome. And then what happened one time, and then how we got popped. I had a race car waterbed. Right? Race car waterbed. And I had these fucking drawings underneath the waterbed thing. So you have to lift the water up and put this there. And then I think the fucking cat punctured some shit, and then my mom and dad went in my room without me knowing.
Yeah.
And they somehow searched it, and that's when they found it. And they were like, "Who did this?" I'm like, "Ah!" They're like, "What's happening?" She can't get over the race car waterbed. Because it was real deal. It was red. It looked like a Ferrari. It's like, BOW! Like, this is awesome.
It's like cars before
It
cars.
just got to the race car waterbed, and then just escalated.
But you see?
After that.
Yeah, because eventually what happened was fucking they searched my room. I can't remember why they searched it. It was because my parents were always like, pow! Like cops. They're like popping in. Like, undo everything. Open your bed. Do this. And they're flipping on my mattresses.
Yeah.
Like, what's here? They're like, you're looking for shit. I'm like, it's a comic book. I'm like, and my dad would look at a comic book and go, this rogue is a little scantylous. And I'm like, she's rogue, Dad. I'm like, it's a cartoon. He's like, mm-hmm. Really, my dad was probably like, Quang. He's looking at rogue like, oh my shit. I need to read these fucking comics. Yeah. He's like, okay, I'll let this slide. But then, like, that's what happened. Like, they searched my shit, and it was underneath all my shit. Yeah. And fucking, I got popped.
Yeah, we did. It was another.
It was a fucking Morrow gate. No, it didn't last. It was like a month maybe.
Yeah,
if that.
Wasn't very.
Your mom probably flipped out like, Joe, I can't believe this.
I don't know if my mom ever knew about it. Really? Unless your mom called her, but she never.
See, I feel like they did.
I probably did.
I feel like they did because fucking I ratted you out. I knew that.
It's Joe's.
I was saying it was both of ours because like back then I was real
because
honest.
Sean,
yeah, he was part of it too.
Yeah,
he was doing it too. It was a triangle of us. Clint was doing it. We all would take like Catwoman, Rogue, Mystique, side like. Them hot chicks.
That's like hugely popular on Tumblr now, though. Like people.
It's always been. It's always been.
Yeah,
because they
especially in nerd community.
It would go over wonderful on the internet.
Now.
Start again.
I don't think it would. I don't think it would go well. But anyways, fucking. So they searched our shit and fucking searched my shit, and then that's when fucking.
Yeah, where you got popped.
And I got popped, and they're like, Tom, what's going on? I'm like, I don't know. My neighborhood's taking over. Joe, Sean, and I probably did that. So that's probably why, as an adult, I've never snitched on anybody. As an adult, because I was like, I did too many snitches as a kid for fucking pornography, homemade pornography,
drawings.
Amazing.
Hey, what up, y'all? This is Drunk in the Sun with Joe and Tom. Guess what?
We're going to get drunk and talk about everything under the sun.
Show about anything under the sun.
We didn't do that. All right, let's do it.
This episode is fire. Check us out every week on YouTube,
Instagram,
Facebook,
and Spotify.
Oh, shit! Coming at you every week.
First of all, this is for entertainment. We're not educational.
Yeah.
We're not.
If you're coming to get your education from us, you are clearly misguided.
Exactly.
But check us out. We're the show about anything and everything under the sun. Check us out. Cops show up. Like, what are you doing in there? He's like, I swear to God. Swear to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't think that's legit.
I don't think it's legit either. Hey, what up, y'all, man? This is Drunk in the Sun with John. I said John? John? No, it's Tom. Tom and Joe. God damn, how drunk am I? Yeah, guys. What's going on?
Yeah.
Oh, that's just drinking. Screaming, I deserve this. What did he deserve? Fuck.
Like and subscribe so you get the notifications when we do drop something. Probably pretty fucking lame. But anyways, check it out. Drunk in the Sun, podcast about anything and everything under the sun.